Yeah, Patrice is there right from the start, and then kind of, giving advice
the start of
on where it should go.
The destruction of the other relationship.
Right.
Which I condone completely.
That was just done.
Yes.
That was done. And then all of a sudden, all right, now I got some free time on my hands. I'm looking. I want to scope out the scene and find some female companionship. And Patrice steps in and You actually was saying there's a certain type of girl, that I should be looking for.
Absolutely, and you've done that.
Instead of what I was kind of looking at.
Which was the king of a disgusting kingdom, which was Pal Talk. These lowlives. Nobody, greasy nothings that have nothing to do but their bottom feeders. I mean, no offense.
No offense. I'm sure none taken.
No offense, but I'm saying in terms of not everybody on Pal Talk. I'm saying in terms of your access. You were a bigger man than you thought you were. And the young lady gave you a bit of Let me tell you,
Jill.
Yes. Ultimately,
he doesn't call her a young lady though. In his world, she's not a young lady.
I never said anything about that.
Well, no.
In his world, she's grandmama.
Hey, man, I'm told you. Me and my girl had a big argument because she listens to the show every day. Anytime she is like the TMZ of this show.
Because she, like a lot of women that are with African American men, gets up early for work while he lies in bed.
Wow.
What's wrong with that?
I like it. There's nothing wrong with that, Colin.
I could just see her getting up, getting dressed every day. The ironing board out in the bedroom. He's lying there sleeping.
Well, he's the candy czar.
Well,
the candy czar doesn't have to get up early.
And I'm a comic.
He collects at night.
Shut up, stupid.
All right, good.
Take your lumps and move on. Silly.
Yeah. Does she like
I'm not just here to play possum.
Does she like the show?
Yeah.
You shocked that I like to add 2 cents, stupid? Maybe you forgot about me.
You just relax.
Forgot about Dre.
Why don't you go check your prostate or something, Colin? There's something going on.
Oh, Jesus. Don't give me jokes from Don Rickles. Check your prostate.
Do you feel how mad he is? He's really hurt.
Yeah.
I'm inviting him to the next one. I swear to God.
I'm kind of hurt too because I told you last time. I'm like, just invite me.
You're not really hurt, but I'm going to invite you.
No, I really am. I want to.
But you got an open invitation. You don't have open invitation, Colin. I'm going to invite you.
The problem with an open invite, you got to find out that this event's going down from somebody. I didn't know you were.
First of all, I'm not hurt. I'm angry.
Shut up, stupid. You're hurt. What is anger? Well, stop trying to be magical with your words. Anger is hurt, stupid.
No, it's not. Fake psychologist from 1972.
I don't love you. I don't love you. I just care about you a lot. Shut up.
Anger is hurt turned inward.
Oh,
shut up.
Exactly.
Phony.
Stop. And listen, we all know you go to a therapist. Stop.
What?
Stop. Do you feel it? You feel it. He's really hurt. I'll invite you next time.
No, I'm not hurt.
I'll invite you next time.
Fuming.
But there's a white guy limit at my house.
I just realized I got to send out more invites to my wedding.
Exactly.
No, but that's not like that. He's not like about Opie. No, Opie said to me last time, he goes, I'd invite you if you'd come. You didn't even say, you're a phony. Just go over there to these analysis.
What you just said?
Go over with your Pimp Chronicles.
Opie,
go over your Pimp Chronicles.
Do you see what you just said,
Fat Williams. Go over your Pimp Chronicles.
Did you just say Fat Williams?
Yeah.
Ugh. So...
And did you just say,
you need to get up and beg to come here a lot more. Did you say, so you can catch up to life?
You know what? Colin's been hot on our show, man, lately.
Yeah, why don't you wake up once in a while and say, ask your girlfriend, I've been on a lot lately.
Yeah.
She listens every day.
You, Colin's back, man.
We don't want to really talk about your appearances.
We don't want to lose Colin again. Just chill, man.
Me chill?
Yeah,
she's over there.
He's becoming a regular.
She's over there taking his stockings off the shower curtain while he's snoozing away.
It's like once you get a faithful cracker to come in, old faithful Negroes move to the side. Leave Colin alone. He's called me Fat Williams? And you're accepting that?
Well...
Go on with the story. Tell him about
there is no story.
All right, let's leave
shut up
Colin
and finish
alone.
looking at your phone.
Now go back to Anthony, because this is big.
So yeah,
waiting for this day
that was done with. You said, go out with Jill, and then you said your girlfriend and you got in a little bit of a
talking about what she said she heard about the situation, and and the youngness. But my first thing I said to her was, your problem is you give out titles way too quickly. It took my girl 4 years to get a key. to the house, you give a key right away. Like you're as you say, that
I got like a gumball machine in the
titles, man.
foyer that you turn it and the key comes out.
And you've never done what's the Coming to America? You've never soiled your royal oats. You've never womanized ever in your life. I keep telling y'all that is a part of our existence. You have to objectify women. You can't keep thinking you love them until you do. You didn't love Jill right away. She was an object. There you go. But here's the good thing about what I heard happen.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
No, I want to hear the good thing.
The good thing is this. No one treats her like that, especially in her mind, a nothing like you. And then I'm not saying that you're nothing. In her mind, she looks at you like a dirty bum.
Right.
And she's never been treated. She gets these dumb like Chris, what's the guy from MSNBC?
Chris Kattan, Chris Carter.
No, the
Chris
MSNBC.
Matthews.
Chris Hansen.
Guys like that, that's who she goes to parties with. Oh, can I take you out for a cocktail? And this bum, surrounded by bums, got her. She opened up. She thought she could control you.
Thank you?
Wait a minute, but this is not how I see it.
Right.
This bum, it's just like my girl. She's in love with a fat mess, and she hates the fact that she's in love with me. Women hate that ultimately. So she's never been treated like this. So right now she's going insane. She's probably giving wrong traffic advice right now. She's probably like, there's a tie up on. I don't know. Because all the guys that come on to her, dude, you were not supposed to have her.
Right.
And you smashed it good. You treated her bad. And what ultimately is saving you is your self-esteem is so low that it protects you from somebody like Jill. You expected this not to go well anyway. You thought it was a farce from the beginning. From the beginning.
Well, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way he was going to fall for her like that. He wasn't into it like that because he's like, what does this girl really want from me? What is this? And people probably saying, well, she's just using you for the publicity. All that stuff goes in your head. So you ultimately was just taking the ride for what it was worth.
Yeah, that seems to be like, especially how things at the beginning, because I thought, all right, this is a goof,
Until you smashed
it started.
Until she stopped blinking slow and started doing things. And let me tell you, this chick you caught her with, right? That's the perfect thing for your relationship now. Jill is going to come begging you back, and then you'll be in control.
How does that happen?
Because you dumped her. In her mind, she dumped you, but she knows the deal. In her mind, it's always not. It's not about you. It's about the competition with that other chick.
Right.
And ultimately, dude, she's gonna come back to you because a loser dumped her. She's in trouble. She's in mental trouble. I'm telling you, and you can take advantage of that.
But I'm trying to think like,
have her bang your friends.
Because she kind of took a few things out of the house. You heard about that?
Yeah, like she took your car and
took my car.
Even though her car was
a laptop.
There.
Yeah.
My Easy Pass. And I don't even know. There might even be a few things I have no clue about. But Keith's making the exchange. Now, see, a lot of people saying I should do this by myself. I should go over there and give her, because she's given me an ultimatum. She said, pick up my dry cleaning. There's about $500 worth of dry cleaning.
Okay.
It has to be picked up. And at the party that I had at my house, which I had an open invite to, but didn't show up.
I didn't get invited to that one either.
I meant Colin's back. Colin, you have an open invite.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. And so at the party, her camera got lost. So she wants me to buy her a new camera, and then I'll get my stuff back. I'll get my laptop back, my Easy Pass back.
Here's what you do.
Whatever else is there.
Buy all that stuff she wants and tell her to keep your stuff. Tell her to keep your stuff.
Laptop, though?
Who cares?
Laptop's kind of.
Whatever.
I do own a few of them, but
who cares? Let her.
So what'll that do?
What that'll do is drive her more crazy. It'll drive her more crazy because she's that. Do you understand how childish she went to? This is a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
This puts you in control of this situation.
The burning of the clothes.
Oh, this puts you. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
when she comes back, You make her come back on your terms. You take her key back. Because I don't understand what kind of foolishness that was. Like, I told my girl, this is the argument we got into. I said, look, talking about, because she wanted immediately for me to go, and I always take the guy's side under all circumstances.
Yeah.
I said, look, the reason you have a key to my house is to keep me from having other women in my house. I give you an open invitation. She wants me to go because I love you and I trust you and I want you to trust me. It's because the fear of my girl walking in will keep me from having a young broad sitting on top of my counter.
When are you writing the book?
Oh, damn.
That is like so brilliant.
But she wants that to be like, I love her so much, but
Right.
it's just to protect me from my own madness.
Right.
And I said, Anthony has never been a womanizer. He owns a mansion. He's not, no one owns a mansion. Men don't own things for themselves. We own things to impress other people. You just build the pool. You just did some things. It makes you sexier, your house. It makes you, it does. I look, my girl came in with a kid, right? My house is decorated for strange women to walk in and go, ooh. It's a house that's made for strange women. My girl found her way in, and I had to open my house up, like, without prejudice to keep me from being caught.
Yeah.
Doing what you did.
Well, the key will get you caught.
But that's why I do it. She always is almost could come in. I'm not good at, get in the closet. I'm just not good at it. But what happened is your thing, and I told you this, man. You gotta stop pretending that you're not a dude. You're a dude. You've never womanized, man. You have to go through.
I know. I've been a
point
Mr.
of
Monogamy.
womanizing.
Mr. Monogamy.
Serial monogamous. Here, you're my girlfriend now. I love you, Jill. And then some young, and I tell old women this. Any woman over 30, 35. A beautiful 35-year-old ain't as good looking as an ugly 19-year-old.
There's a quote. Patrice O'Neill. You could read in a book with the little line and then Patrice O'Neill.
Yeah, you got to write the book.
I'm serious.
So you're not surprised that this whole thing broke up, right?
No, man, because this dude upgraded his entire but you got to give her credit. She upgraded, and what she upgraded is this. Other women look at Jill Nicolini. She's famous in her own right in New York City. They look at her. They get up. A lot of schoolgirls, a lot of college people get up for the traffic and know the show, know her, look at her, and want what she has. It upgrade him. That's what women do. Women upgrade us in terms of physicality. When I walk down the street with my girl, women look at me and go, "What? How did?" Then they look at me and go, "It must be something," and they want a piece. Jill upgraded your upgraded your confidence too, because now you're gonna treat news women like garbage. That's what it brought you up to.
Was that your whole goal? Because I kind of remember you explaining this to me before I was going out with her.
Yeah.
You kind of said the same thing.
She's look. No offense, because you're gonna be back with us. I don't want to trash her too bad.
I'm not.
Let's hold on.
Traffic girl, man.
Patrice, hold on. You said that a few times. Let's get Anthony's answer. You're not going back there.
I think that's an irreparable situation that I don't want to.
She's gonna
go
beg you back.
You know why? I found myself falling into the same thing. I can't do that. I can't fall into the same thing I was doing.
You're gonna fall into it again and again until you fix you. You're not fixed yet. You understand? So fixed. the next girl that comes in, this girl here, okay, the girl that you're gonna give her she's just gonna take Jill's place and gonna end up being what Jill was anyway, because that's you. See, you don't understand how it trickles down from you. You have to
trickles down from me. Clear stuff.
You have to tell them what it is. What kind of defense system, right, does a 25, 26-year-old girl have against a millionaire who has a mansion by himself, hangs out with all kind of dudes, knows dude, you're going to talk to Jack Black at some point, and it's like you just talk to him. They don't have a defense against your rules. It's like, look, I live in this mansion. Here's what I need. You always call me 2 hours ahead. This because I don't want to hurt your feelings in case somebody's here. They'll do it because they don't have a defense against your life. See, our status is our vagina. And quite frankly, you're a sexy woman in a bad. You're a 22-year-old Jill Nicolini in terms of status.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So there's no power against a 25, 26-year-old woman. She doesn't have the ability to tell you no. You're better than she is. You're better than Jill, but it took her craziness and running around and stealing stuff and telling you for you to go, Jesus, you're just a kooky weather girl.
What about the fire? The fire was...
She lit a fire?
You didn't hear that one?
Yeah, see, the girl in the closet, the girl in the closet, she had her clothes in my closet, and Jill took the bag of clothes and went out to my new fire pit I have out back. Oh, it's wonderful.
When Anthony wasn't home.
When I wasn't home.
When Anthony wasn't home, she had the run of the place.
And because she had my Escalade. That's another thing. She would have my keys regardless because she took my Escalade keys, which had my house keys on it. So she came back when I was at work, went upstairs into the closet, grabbed a few of the things, and then grabbed all that girl's clothes and threw it in the fire pit and lit them on fire.
But see, Anthony, this is another thing about because I have the same low self-esteem. He enjoys that to some degree, driving a beautiful woman crazy like that, because ultimately if you didn't, immediately phase 1 is change your locks. Phase 2 is you call the cops on this psycho. But you didn't. You like this. It's kind of...
No,
you like driving Jill Nicolini. This is big-time status because look at her friend there, the black girl that's on the... She's sitting there crying between every, helicopter shot. She's crying to her black friend about how this son of a bitch did this to her. How could she? He's a loser. He's this and that. And she's losing her mind. You can't get rid of Jill Nicolini just like that, dude. She's what you're doing is you're fixing her. She came in broke and you're gonna fix her. I'm telling you, take this as a fixing, man. Don't just let this go by as another one because you're gonna get in the same situation again. She's ready. She's first of all, she's mature enough to be your girl, man. You gotta lay down some justice. You gotta tell her first of all, look, I need some side. Side is important to a dude.
I need some side. I don't see. That seemed to be the problem. Was the fact that there was some side.
Have you ever talked about what's her deal in terms of does she get down like that or what? She like girls?
Stop listening to this fake bravery. He doesn't tell his girlfriend I need some side, I guarantee you.
Yeah?
He stole this. This is like a cutscene from Hustle and Flow, and I'm putting a stop to it now.
I'm telling you, look.
Shut up and let the laughter
luckily, my girl, I'm not saying...
Shut up, you coward. You're trying to get him killed.
I'm not...
She'll kill him, man.
It's in terms of this.
She's a Suffolk County Italian. I'm not kidding, man. They're crazy out there. They beat up my cousin.
I love that Colin knows so much about Long Island. You weren't raised on Long Island, but
I know, but
all about it. So where are we today there, Patrice? Ant's not going back out with her.
He's going to go back out with her.
Ant wants the hostage exchange to finally happen, even though they broke up probably a month ago, Ant? Over a month ago.
Is she calling you and stuff?
And there's still a connection.
No. Can I say one thing, by the way, one quote?
Yeah.
A guy that said, I'm 6 years behind the time when he came in here actually said, I mean, you get to talk to Jack Black, and he talks back. Wow, Jack Black.
I was trying to think of a.
I know
you
really
trying to think of a name, and I couldn't.
You thought of Tropical Thunder again.
I don't know what I was doing, and you're right
know what
too,
you were
Colin.
doing.
I was trying to think of a damn name.
Jack Black. Jesus Christ.
Do you miss her?
No, it's not one of those situations where I was just getting too deep into every day seemed to be getting planned out for me. Like I was like, okay, well, it's Wednesday. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to just hang around, maybe drink a beer or something. Oh, we got this to do. We got to go out and we got to, and it was fine and dandy, but it was always an appearance.
It's not Jill.
Fine and dandy.
It's not Jill. It's not Jill. It's you.
Yeah?
It's you.
How is that me that I wanted to hang out and not go to some event?
All right. Give me an example of how she plans your day.
All right, it was like Thursday'd roll around,
okay.
and I'd be like, I just, if I just want to hang out, maybe go out, quiet dinner.
You be her.
or something else.
You be her, I'll be you.
Quiet dinner.
I'll be how you supposed to be. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
And then Thursday roll around. It's like, all right, why don't you? I'm gonna shower. Why don't you get ready because we got the thing to go to. And then I would say, let me tell you what I would say first. I go, what thing?
Yeah, what thing is this?
I told you on Monday. Oh my God, I told you on Monday that Thursday we had the thing that we're going to. It's an event for little kids that have friggin' 3 eyes.
Right.
Okay.
So, oh, Uncle Paul. Yeah, so, why don't you get ready?
Yeah, I'm not. Didn't I tell you Monday I wasn't going? But she already knew Monday you had told me.
Stay in
wasn't
character.
going.
You're supposed to be.
She already knew.
Louis Beans.
She already knew that you weren't going on Monday.
Yeah.
So ultimately, she tried the passive aggressive approach, which is he's gonna go. That's what he thought in his mind. But you set that up for her to think look, the attack that they do. This is why people, women call me an ass. It's because
Colin just starts laughing.
My girl will say to me, do you always have to be this? You always have to be. It's because our attack is like a general or a strategic thing. Their attack is like a snake. It's just what they do. They just try to take over your spirit. Like, I'm diabetic, and my girl uses diabetes as a way to love me. It's hard for me to go, mind your business. I'll take my medicine when I feel like it. If I feel like dying, I will. It's hard. They find a way to make you accept their love. So it's even like little things at a restaurant. If you go, look, give me a steak and some rice, and they bring a steak and potato, and she tries to defend you. It's almost like she ultimately is taking your respect because she thinks you can't even handle your starch situation. You understand?
Yeah.
So there were little things that open her up to know that she can control you like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's you. You're always going to find that problem with you if you don't change it now. And what you need to do is start doing what your body's telling you to do now, is get all kind of funky side. I mean, sports sex, and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Yeah.
Orgies and everything else.
Orgies.
Big time.
That's the realization Ann had. He doesn't want to be tied down. He was tied down for 2 decades. Three women in 2 decades, more or less. And he realized, I'm going to just summarize. He realized he was falling into the same old thing. And it has nothing to do with Jill. He knows he needs to be.
But I'm non-confrontational, so instead of going up to Jill and saying and doing, what might have been the thing to do would be like, hey, I'm kind of feeling a little with this whole situation, blah blah blah. I just decided to, start having extracurricular activities.
Yeah, going back to where he needs to be.
Yeah, a little extracurricular activity, and then the old knock on the door that morning. What are you doing? Why is the bedroom door locked?
You think he's going to be back with her personally?
No.
Really?
No.
I don't think she would because it's been too public what happened.
Dude.
She couldn't. It's been too
that.
public.
And here's this. Here's another record I have. I've never gone back to somebody that I've gone out with or dated or
when he's done, he's done.
How can you? They can never almost hit 18 again.
Listen, we can continue after the break. We have to break.
I really want to. This is going to.
We can go with this a little longer. The phones are lit. They all have questions.
Oh, yeah.
Some agree with Patrice. Some say you're full of crap. So we'll get
therapy. Scratch your ass. I'll tell you a little something about therapy when we get back.
All right, very good. And we got Colin Quinn in studio. Colin's going to be at Governor's next weekend. Friday, Saturday. You got the Friday, Saturday slots there, Colin. And Jay Moore's calling the show. And Jay was on our show recently doing Colin Quinn, so we're going to give you a little taste of that as we go to break.
My second show in Boston is on sale for Ticketmasters November 15th. It's the first show.
Jimmy?
The Wilbur Theater.
Oh, the Wilbur Theater. That's good.
Oh, God damn. He's got that down.
I'm so impressed, Jimmy. You get to tell jokes, and you think you're special because you're painted nails. What movie?
I'm going to guess Glengarry Glen Ross.
No. When you just, embarrass everybody, you idiot.
That's great, Colin. That's why he's not
here.
here.
Consciousness and just yell out random quotes and go, okay, quick, what movie? And then when they're wrong, go, I'm smarter than you. I knew what I was saying.
We got so much going on today. Opie and Anthony, of course, Jim Norton, of course, Patrice O'Neill, and Colin Quinn piping in when he feels like it.
This place is a beehive of activity.
It sure is, Colin. It sure is. What do you, we weren't able to ask you. What do you think of Jay Moore's impression of you?
It's amazing. I was here last time when you guys showed it to me.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
We got another track we'll play for everybody at the end of this break.
We like him better than we like you.
Oh.
Jim, you haven't said anything all day, and that's what you start with?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Jimmy's very quiet today. Why, Jimmy?
He's a little
I'm enjoying
dazed.
Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta just sit back and enjoy what's going on, even though I guess you're supposed to pipe in, but sometimes it's smart just to shut your mouth and watch.
Maybe he shouldn't
watch
be
what's
paid.
going
Maybe Jim shouldn't be paid today.
Oh, Kyle, there's no reason to get that. I mean, if you want to take the claws out.
You guys want to go to the phones?
Can I go for one more analysis of Patrice?
Sure.
The other quote, along with Jack Black, the other quote, I'll be walking down the street with my girlfriend, and women will go, I want a piece of that.
I want a piece.
Like he's a Brazilian mixed martial arts, like 19-year-old.
That's what I'm saying, but that's my
Shut up, I understood what you meant.
Irrelevancy.
I got it,
my
silly.
complete sexual irrelevancy to the women that I want to be relevant to.
I want to jump in with an observation. Colin's coming up with these zingers. Yes. And we're enjoying them and we're laughing, but Patrice will not allow the laughter.
I know, exactly.
Because he's not allowed the laughter.
But you know what that is?
He hasn't been around me in a long time.
That is technique number 3 on the stop it list.
But you were never like that.
Who?
You.
Don't try to reverse psychologize me, sucker. You dirty sucker. Since we're all going back in time.
Sucker?
That's how you do it.
That's right. Sparkle.
When you feel it piling on, you stop it.
All right, listen, we're going to hit the phones here. I think we got our 13-year-old friend on the phone here. Is JC, right?
Yeah.
What's up, JC? He's 13 years old, Colin.
Really? What, his sister for Anthony?
He's been listening to the conversation here. What do you got, JC?
All right, Patrice, you need to stop being a comedian, just become a psychologist. If you figure his aunt's from out, you figured out everyone.
Good point.
Yeah,
there you go.
Actually makes a valid point, and he's 13. All our other listeners are dopes.
Let's go to Leonardo from Long Island.
Hey.
Leonardo, what's up?
Good evening.
Hello, Leonardo.
I wanted to let you guys know that I think I have to disagree with little Jimmy Norton. I think Jill actually took Anthony's truck and his belongings. I don't think she was, so concerned about her digital camera and her dry cleaning. I think she was expecting Anthony to come running after her, and I didn't think it was over in her mind at all at that point.
The important thing is how he disagreed with me. What did I say?
Yeah, it was Patrice.
I agree with that Gindaloon, though. He's got a good point.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
He's right.
You know what I meant? Yeah.
She was fully expecting Ant to run after her. I think Patrice kind of made that point, sure.
Sure. And I think what I meant to say when I was disagreeing with Jimmy was I think Anthony could still get her back, actually, if he wanted to, if he played along with her.
Well, it's not about him getting her back. It's about her running. She's going to she's going to be begging you back soon.
It's been a month.
Who cares? And women plot time? That's nothing. That's
women plot time.
Serious?
I would agree if it wasn't public. If it hadn't come out, what happened?
Yes, very sordid.
But she might want Anthony back just so she could
destroy him.
Yes,
maybe that.
Yes.
But you got to always keep. Yes, they always try. Women are like, you ever see Kill Bill, the second one?
Oh yeah,
and
that was a bloody movie.
My girl's the same way. She just wants to poison my rice. I'm constantly trying to pull her eyeball out because she won't obey, and she's going to poison my rice. She's out to kill us. They're all out to kill us. Jill was already out to kill you. So just let her keep trying to kill you. But she wants to kill you with your own love. She wants you to go, Jill, you're the best I've ever. And she goes, and it's over.
And then it's done, yeah.
All you got to do is stay 2-3 steps ahead of her, and it's easy.
I'd just rather, keep this the way it is. Done.
And do what? Keep having, you're going to have superfluous girls come in, and you pop them for a few, they be into you, and then you get smothered, and then you get rid of them. It's not a good thing. Just keep them around and stop giving them titles.
Titles.
At least put them through basic training. As soon as the chick comes in, you are a lieutenant. Like you can't upgrade them As soon as they walk in the door, Anthony.
What do they got to start off as privates?
Hoes! Private hoe.
Private hoe.
Private hoe.
And come on over 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, do that and get out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Anthony. Come over at 2. Do it till 2:45. Leave right away. No shower. Sir, yes, sir. Shower at your own house, soldier.
So private hoe.
Private hoe.
When they fall asleep, he kicks in the doorway like the sergeant.
Wake up, ladies.
Wake up.
Let's
Hitting the trash can. Get up now. No breakfast for you. No breakfast for you, soldier.
The private second girlfriend, the name is Charlie.
They're standing outside freezing in their underwear just like in the army.
let's get a mic.
Can I get a warm face cloth? No. Out now. Sir, yes, sir.
Let's go to Mike in Connecticut. Mike A.
Damn.
Hello, Mike.
I love you. Love the show.
Thanks.
But listen, Anthony, you're a total hypocrite.
Am I?
Yeah, you say you want to play the field, but you went from Jill to this new girl, and now she's living in your house. So where are you playing the field?
Good point.
You went from one girlfriend to another girlfriend.
He don't make them private homes. We just was saying that.
It's not that he's a hypocrite. He's just a spineless jellyfish.
Spineless jellyfish.
He lets put her clothes in there.
Oh, Christ.
Get a girl from the closet out and get another bitch in there.
That's why he keeps building extensions. He's afraid to throw the girls out. He's building new places for him to live.
So, yeah, I just leave him in there and build new places on my house.
For himself.
Oh, that's the I flew her in from Dallas wing.
Is this chick from Dallas?
No.
Is she she's from Long Island? Just some chick. Where'd you meet her? Where'd you meet the Jill Nicolini destroyer?
Jill Nicolini destroyer. I'll keep that under my hat for a while.
In the area, though?
No.
Really?
No, it's very, very far away land.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And, oh, Jesus. And the sad thing, here's the thing that's so sad.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you're never going to see her again, Jill, before I start really trashing her.
Yeah.
Because, the sad thing is the pretending to like someone's girlfriend.
Oh, well, yeah, you've talked about that, yeah.
I cursed Norton out, because Norton is another one that'll give women titles, and I'm like, look.
Yeah, it's usually prostitute or escort or sir.
No, you'll introduce Norton. You will introduce a girl as like this is my girlfriend, and that's uncomfortable to your friends.
Well, my friends have to get, look, whatever I'm at. My thing is this: I don't care what my friends can introduce a chick as anything they want, and it doesn't bother me. It's irrelevant to me. So wherever I'm at with a girl, no one should care.
No, it's not. No, it's like if I go, hey, Norton, this is my girlfriend, such and such. There's a certain, because you're my friend, there's a certain respect, and there's a certain status she has automatically because she's your girlfriend. And if she's private hoe, she doesn't deserve girlfriend. Like, hey, this is okay. Hey, Norton's girlfriend. You don't have to look out for a hoe. You have to look out for your friend's girl.
True, but the only thing that matters is when your friend gives them that status. Like, I've had 2 girlfriends in the last 5 years. I mean, I haven't had a lot of girlfriends in the last 5 years. I've had 2 girlfriends in I think 5 years, or maybe even longer. Probably since 2001. So maybe 7 years I've had 2 girlfriends, both kind of recent.
Cut to the chase. Jesus, nobody wants to hear your chronological order.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
It's taking a long time to get there.
That was it.
Hey, we got
maybe, I'm sorry, it was 7 years. Actually, you know what? 6.5. Shut up.
Well, no, I was contradicting the point, though. It's like, if it's like you give them a title when you feel like giving them a title, and then everybody has to kind of whatever, and then when you're done with them, there's no more title. It's like
the mafia when they go, this is a friend of ours,
exactly.
This is a friend of mine. Right.
Yeah, you don't say how long did you know him and where'd you meet? You know?
You go, that's my lady friend, or that's.
If I said that's my lady friend, who, my Clark Gable? That's
man, something.
She's a little gal I met.
Something just so.
I've heard lady friend. I've heard it too.
I've
heard Jimmy say
from
lady
Teddy
friend.
Pendergrass. That's my lady friend.
And Patrice is allowing the laughs now, which is good for everybody. Brad in Connecticut. Anthony wanted to address Brad. So,
yes.
Brad, what do you got?
Oh, God, now I'm scared. I'm only saying that.
Wow.
Damn. I love it.
Scared.
So just hear me out. All I'm saying is this. With your marriage and with Jill, one commonality was that they pushed you, or didn't push you, but because you didn't communicate, you ended up doing things you didn't want to do. So whether you believe in therapy or not.
What did I do that I didn't want to? Wait. What did I do that I didn't want to do?
Well, get serious with Jill, maybe.
Yeah, you got into a relationship.
Well, no. I don't know about that. I don't know the happenings really with Jill, but in terms of your marriage, like you would be forced to like watch like movies and stuff, and things you didn't want to do.
Right.
So my thought is that, don't you think, instead of perpetuating this, because really the only commonality between those two is that you didn't speak up, that it might help to maybe learn how to, like, say, I don't want to do certain things.
Like, be more direct.
And then you just end up in a big brawl anyway.
Oh, Anthony,
but hold on, Patrice. But this guy wants Ant to consider therapy, and Ant was yelling about that just before the break. So, what's your thoughts on therapy?
I think if you're somebody who wants to go to therapy, that's fine. I went to a couple of therapy sessions for couples therapy, which I got dragged into.
With this, the last...
No, not the last one. No. This was with the girlfriend that I was, with for 8 years.
Therapy's for girls.
Yeah. They went, she was going to therapy.
Therapy is just to make you, is to take how you feel as a man and try to qualify it to make you understand that being a guy is wrong.
It's a bad thing.
It's your gut feeling.
Dude, it was the worst. First of all, she's going to therapy. She was going to therapy. And then the therapist goes, why doesn't Anthony come in? Because I see a lot of things you're bringing up involve him. So why don't you bring him in? So I'm like, you know something? I'll be a good guy. I'll go in for one of these, see what this woman's all about, and do that. And then I find myself there like every week writing out a check to this shrink just for nothing, for psychobabble. The relationship ended anyway, and it did nothing good. All it did was conjure up like nasty crap between the two of us. Like she felt and I felt that anything goes in this office. Some stuff you should just keep to yourself. You should keep quiet. And in therapy, all this stuff comes out where you hear things like, well, you know something? I'm not really sure I ever did love you.
This is Jill to you.
No. This is not to Jill. This is Melinda stuff.
That came out in therapy?
A long time ago. Yeah. Oh. It's like, I've started thinking.
This is the last one?
And maybe, And then she goes, maybe it was something like. No, that was an 8-year relationship, so it might as well have been a marriage, That's everything but me losing all my crap at the end of it. Thank God.
Let Ant go. He's onto something.
So it was like, she was like, I'm not sure if maybe it was just the whole infatuation thing with the radio. So I'm just sitting there, my eyes open, my jaw on the couch, just going, oh, really? Well, this is nice to know. When were you going to tell me? When were you going to tell me this?
This is 8 years into it.
As I'm dishing out like boatloads of cash to that shyster C-word mother of hers. Ugh, did I hate that bitch. Oh!
The mother.
Okay. I put teeth in her mouth. I want to remove them with my fist. Oh my God! She'd show up at goddamn family functions with one friggin' brown tooth sticking out of her head. I don't want to bring her over my mother's house and my parents' house with this goddamn friggin' mouth that looked like it should be licking a salt lick. and so.
You bought her mother teeth
I bought her mother teeth, and not the kind you slap in, like implant screw-in teeth. It cost a bloody fortune.
Oh, I'm so glad this is all coming out finally.
It cost a fortune.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Your mother's credit.
I don't think I really loved you at all. But let me tap into that bank account.
How much earlier before y'all broke up was she saying this?
I think it was the last installment of the tooth money. No, it was
final molar got nailed in.
It was final molar gets nailed in, she leaves. No, it was one of those situations where the therapy was going on right before we broke up.
Toilet mouth.
It was right before we broke up. So we drive to the therapy sessions and we're talking, whatever. We'd get out of the therapy session, the door would slam. I'd shut the door. Now I'm not hungry anymore. I'm just like the silent drive home. because all this anger just comes out. And it's not, it's good. It's cleansing to get the anger out of you. No, it's not.
But it is.
It's to keep it in.
It is good. You broke up. You got rid of it. It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah, see?
It is.
But let me tell you
you're not
something.
holding on to any of the anger.
She could have gone to the therapy by herself and realized that she had to break up with me.
Would you go to
I
college?
didn't have to be dragged down and that. Yes, and I bought her sister a trailer.
I'm just putting signs up for Anthony now. I want to see how much he wants.
So you was just
how
a
far you
cash
want to go
cow.
with this thing.
I walked into a place, a trailer in upstate New York, where she had her sister had a baby, and the crib was being leaked into through a leak in the roof. So I'm there going, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, they really can use something a little better than this. Why don't we get him something, a trailer or something? Jesus. All right, I'll check something out. It's just a constant barrage.
You're like Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation.
But you didn't mind it when you was doing it because you're that type of dude.
No, I didn't.
But he's the king of white trash. He buys teeth and trailers.
Yes.
That's why we got such a big audience. They can relate to us.
Yes, that's what I'm saying about the Pal Talk.
He's the king.
Yes.
I love it. That is perfect. You're absolutely right. I am the king of white trash.
Dude, that love thing, though.
When you go to college, get stupid.
Ain't that love thing, though. Wow.
Oh, yeah. She whipped that out. And then other days it was like, it was different. And then I'd get in there and I'd start bringing up some stuff. Like, she was really pissed at me for my excessive texting. To
her or other people?
Not to her.
No.
To just in general.
To other people. I would
I don't
text
blame her.
other people.
I got mad at Norton once at the cellar because he asked me a question.
You're not having sex with Norton.
That's what you think.
Oh, you would have thought so.
You
He
too.
was mad at me for 2 weeks.
I was mad.
But at that point, there is obviously a suspicion that you might be moving on, right?
No, that's just
I'm
it.
asking. I don't know.
That's just it. I wasn't. First of all, I absolutely wasn't.
Okay.
And I'm texting. And meanwhile, it was fine for her to text 20,000 guys a day. But, I'm texting one or two girls. Holy jeez, that was a big-ass problem right there. That was a huge problem. And, by the way, after we break up, she hooks up with one of the friggin' guys that that she was texting all the time and that I always knew there was a problem with. And me, I never touched the girls I was texting.
At the time.
I didn't know, not at the time or after the time. So I don't want to hear it. What a bunch of crap.
The guy she was texting was a guy you knew?
Yeah.
And you think it was before or no?
There was something going on. I'll never deny that. I don't know if there was actual contact going on, but I knew there was something. I never trusted the guy. He was always like, there too much.
Yeah.
Like not literally there too much, but just you could tell. Guy friend. We talk about guy friend.
That doesn't exist.
Guy friend sits there in waiting like a vulture. Yeah. Guy friend.
Why does he do that to you?
So oh, let me tell you. You know what I would do if I was lucky enough to have you as my girl?
I have no woman friend.
Shut it.
You have to be completely non-effable.
Hate it.
You have to be missing half your face for me to be your buddy and your girl.
Out of here. Guy friends are the worst.
Guy friend. And then in that little twist, because when I had to go to Colorado for Christmas, I was ordered not to text. No texting.
Just to bring everyone to the table, that was when you decided to stay in a hotel while she was hanging out with her sister, and husband, and
I have no problem with
quotation sister.
I have no problem with that sister and that husband. Yeah, believe me, they live here in New York now.
They have a good roof on their trailer.
Buddy and Jen, no, good roof on the trailer. Buddy and Jen and the kids. I love them. They're great.
They do rule. I saw them recently on the sidewalk.
They are completely different than the rest of that family. So I got no problem with them.
And they have their original teeth, and they're all good.
Yeah, and Buddy's a New Yorker. He's a real New York guy.
He sounds like a New Yorker with the name Buddy. Doesn't sound like a hillbilly at all.
His name is
Buddy.
Basil Giuliano.
Oh,
so watch your mouth, paisan, paisan.
It shows you how ungrateful women can be, though. It's like you took good care of her. You didn't. Anthony didn't cheat. Like you really didn't cheat. Everywhere. It sounds stupid, but first class everywhere. Treat her terrific. Whenever she wants, you buy her a Porsche.
Thanks.
Like, it only sounds stupid because we imagine what you call first class. But go ahead.
First class.
Teeth.
She was treated like a queen.
There you go.
Absolutely.
But she was treated
First
like that
class.
anyway. You're a generous guy. Anything
tend
that trickles down,
to be.
it trickles right down to the queen.
I
dude.
tend to be.
Yep.
I try to be. I like
You're a generous
people
guy.
being happy around me. I don't like people being miserable. And there came a point where Melinda was just miserable all the time around me. Which is like, all right, then it's time to move on.
How do we
Not
never
time
see
to
this?
drag me into therapy.
I never saw this, and
I'm great at covering crap up. I've been a homosexual for 5 years. You never know.
Oh, thank God.
Melinda,
I saw it.
I love the brown tooth thing, though.
Oh,
that's gonna make
God.
all day.
Every time she opened her mouth, not only was the crap spilling out of it awful, but to have to look at the teeth. Ugh.
You need to find a woman that's committed to being
That's shyster.
nothing.
I gotta ask Anthony something. So yeah, the trailer you bought, teeth, anything else?
Teeth?
That you're now
Trailer.
regretting?
where'd you buy the trailer?
Let me think.
Buy anybody a spittoon?
Upstairs. Yeah, there. That looks like the teeth. Oh, God.
Bought a go-kart for the brother.
All right, let me go to Cece.
Oh.
She's a girl. We haven't had a woman on yet. Maybe I don't know.
CC sounds like two women.
CC.
Hey,
Hey.
I have a little perspective, and
All right.
I think all this is based on the way he was brought up and his mom and dad's relationship. And sorry, I do.
Women always trying to find a way to make it. Listen.
No, it's because of the spaghetti thrown against the wall.
That's
Remember
why
that?
Ant doesn't like confrontation, but
yeah,
that's not why
it
the
probably
girl
is.
Grateful.
We do that because it's very difficult. It's very difficult. We don't want to be in love, miss. That's the thing that women don't understand. Love and all that stuff is for you because we start to care about you enough to give it to you. But what we want is void-filling relationships. We need our ego. How a woman is sexy is because she just exists. How a man is sexy is we have to interact. We have to. You know what women are? Women.
I agree with that.
Women are the TSA. Women are reactive to our attacks. We're proactive. We're trying to fly something into your building, and and you're only adjusting to what we're trying to do in terms of attacking you.
Right.
And they really, it's just.
Get it? You agree?
But your thing, Anthony, I swear to God, you need a girl, and this is what you have to tell her this: a girl that loves you for what you are, and you're not going to commit to her. You have to have an uncommitted, committed girl. Like a girl who's just committed to being nothing in your life, but gets all the benefits of just being your girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just have to tell her, look, I'm not going to be with you. I'm not going to be committed to you. You don't have to be committed to me, but she's committed to you. She's committed to your nonsense.
All right, let's go to Tennessee. We're heading toward another break. Dave, what do you got?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Dave.
I think it's time for all the message board people to just shut it. I learned today that Anthony's a damn good guy.
Yeah, Anthony doesn't like dealing with his emotions, but in the end, he really is a very good guy.
I might give
does the right thing all the time.
I might give credit to that chick there, Cece, on one thing: the confrontation thing. I don't like it. I don't like communicating with like oh, why didn't you communicate that? You don't communicate enough. Because growing up, I think it's true. The only communication I saw was a bowl of pasta slamming against the wall near the phone, and my mother yelling your bad word for the male genitalia at my father. Then my father calling her a bad word for female genitalia, and that was their communicating. So that's all I know of communicating with your significant other. So I'd rather just not. I assume all is going well until Mount St. Helens happens. I'm like that old codger that stayed in his house. Oh, it's been happening for years. Everything will be okay. Boom, the side of a mountain blows out. And now what?
Not only did I not know that you guys were fighting, I never saw them argue. I never saw you guys argue.
We didn't argue.
Never saw you argue.
We didn't. I don't argue. I don't yell. There'd been a couple of, heated discussions, I would say, but never arguing. Like I'm not a
look at a virus tour.
I'm not a yeller guy.
A virus tour, a couple of
you'd see that a couple times.
Like towards the end, yeah. Like
there was
there
was some distance that was happening near the end there.
Oh, God.